Street Knowledge Soldiers presents Redemption. Today on the show, I have Kristopher Dean, CDCR number E as in elephant, 10321. And is going to bless our show with something by the title of No One. Welcome to the show, Kristopher.
How you doing today, man?
Blessed, and I feel really happy because I've been chasing you down for about 2 years now.
At least.
So now I got you in my presence. I got you right here, ready to deliver. For our listeners' sake, I want to really prepare you for the voice of an angel, and I mean it.
I appreciate that. I love everything that you're doing right here. This whole redemption thing is something that I've been about for quite some time. Way for myself and others to honor their victims.
Amen.
By coming and showing the world and showing everyone else exactly who we are today. Instead of feeling made to feel bad, if you will, about who we were, I can rejoice and relish into the man that I've become today. Not to minimize in any way anything that I've done to harm the world, society, my community, and my victim, Miss Ashlyn Lester. I don't want to minimize that in any way. However, after 37 years, I'm a different person. I'm a whole different guy. And the boy who committed this crime is not the man who sits before you today. And I can sleep tonight knowing that every moment of every day I honor my victim by being better in every moment of every day. So that's kind of where I'm at with that whole thought process right now. I'm about to go and fight for my freedom here in about 33 days.
For the border
prison terms. Yeah, I'm about to go up in there and do it all over again. And being afforded an avenue like this is something that a person like me I've been gone for almost 40 years, bro. Yeah, I've been gone for 37, 36 years. And I never thought that this kind of stuff was going to happen.
The world is amazing. It's through this new technology and the new powers that be, like they gave us a GTL tablet. And through the tablet, we're able to make this happen.
Right.
And of 23 years of incarceration, I'm amazed. I can only imagine how you feel, because you've almost been incarcerated almost my whole age.
Right.
Because I'm 46.
Right.
But you came in when I was just a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
3rd, 4th, 5th grade, maybe tops.
Well, my baby brother and them are they're twins, and they're 10 years younger than me, and I'll be 58 on the 18th of this month. I'll be 58.
Oh, happy birthday!
And so they're 10 years younger than me and 2 years older than you. So they were 11 when I left. So you had to have been around 9.
Yeah, and that's a long time.
It is.
And
you know what I mean?
I do groups with you. I walk the yard with you. You are a light, a vessel. I agree with your sentiment of you're not the same person you were when you came in, because I only see the works of Kristopher today at Words Uncaged, at all the different groups. We attend CGA,
right.
We attend this, that, the other, so many things. And with that, I see your production. It almost makes me feel, I wish they had cameras to really see us in real time, in real interactions, to see how we use our different coping skills, how we put out fires and we use effective communication and effective listening, and then AVP teaches you how to have an alternative to violence, and we really are wired in a way where we would be a whole lot safer, believe it or not, than some of the people in the free world who have not gone under any scrutiny to make them seek out the type of groups and self-help like we have, that I almost feel as if my heart aches for the community and sometimes for the victims as well, because they need to heal, and that's restorative justice.
Without a doubt.
The offender, the victim,
what the problem
and
is that for you, myself, and yourself that are in this fraternity of lifers that we call ourselves, the hard work that we have to do of self-introspection. No one else on this planet, especially in the state of California, is doing that much needed work. If everyone were to be as self-introspective as we are, the world would be a better place. Because I can identify my triggers, I can identify my causative factors and the causations and all the things that brought me to be a bad person in this moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're only as bad as your worst mistake, and you're only as good as every energy that you put forward to changing that mistake.
Amen.
Does that make sense?
It sure does, and that's why I created the SKS Redemption, because once I was taught that there's 3 elements to amends, with a direct, an indirect, and a living. And once I was taught the definition of the living amends and how I could take that and put it into a remorse that I could then turn into an action so I could display what lives in my heart, then there's no stopping the redemption that we'd like to put forth, because I do respect the 12 steps.
Absolutely.
I do respect that amends have to be measured in a way. With some people, when you attempt it, it could harm them.
Right.
So we, as the men who are in recovery, we need to decide when and how and where will it be fruitful, or if it could be damaging. Sometimes we have to just let things be, so we don't directly open the wound or put salt on the wound.
Absolutely.
And so on and so forth. So these type of pieces that I could get the brothers I come across that are willing to participate allows to give a voice, an emotion, a feeling, so you can show who you are today in a redeemable redemption fashion.
Right.
And this is the living amends, because we mean no disrespect
To anyone.
But if we don't do any good, then it's all just in vain.
Absolutely. Well, I say this, I look at my long-suffering wife and my long-suffering family, who has been by my side throughout this whole process. And our anniversary is coming up in this month as well, too. It'll be the 30th.
Birthday anniversary.
Right?
Look at you. A BA.
Right. And so we will have been legally married now for 33 years.
Amen.
And I'm going to tell you, I love her to death. I love her. I love everything about her. I don't always like her, but I love her immensely. She is a saint as far as I'm concerned. And I look at this opportunity that we're doing right now, this thing right here, because I want them to be able to see tangible proof that, hey, man, not only is my guy telling me what he's doing, but I can now listen to him interact and conversate, and I can pull this up and show other people exactly who this guy is. Because for them, your wife included, and all of our beautiful family members that try to explain us to others.
Absolutely.
It's difficult, because the first thing that the person out there is going to think about is the wrong that we have done.
Correct.
So I'm stuck on the wrong. I can't see what is or what could be, because I'm still stuck on the wrong. This opportunity, and again, I say blessings and peace to you and the people that are involved in this project, your family and friends and everyone else who's helping this come
so
about.
Much.
I pray for you all, and I keep you in prayer and thought. The beauty of this is that we now, through our own words, get an opportunity to show, hey, you know what? Regardless of what that guy did or that girl did or whoever, who are you right now? Because if I don't know who you are right now, you're always going to be that guy.
Absolutely.
You're always going to be him. You're her, or whatever the case may be. You're always going to be that person as opposed to who you are. And unless I can articulate that, and if I don't have any way to do that, guess what happens? I start to get despondent, if you will. Or I start to believe that there's no hope, or what's the point of any of all this? You know what I mean? I've been doing groups and programs in prison when they didn't have groups and programs in prison. All this stuff that you guys are a part of right now, all this came in within the last 20-something years.
Absolutely.
And I, unfortunately, was here for all of it. I was a part of starting a lot of these groups and being a part of a lot of these groups that have matriculated throughout the whole state. And I'm grateful to a lot of the people that I've come across over the years. I've made some really solid connections, yourself being one of them.
Thank you so much.
I know a lot of other people too, that no matter how this plays out, even if I were to die in here right now, oh well, I know that I've touched the lives of other people, and other people have touched my life. again, I can't go back and undo the wrongs that I've committed in my life. I can't go back and undo the wrongs that were committed against me in my life. However, today, I understand, accept, realize that right now is the only thing that matters. Who I am in this moment and who I can become in the next moment are the only things that really have any force of value, if that makes sense at all. Because as long as I'm living, it's like trying to drive a car, but you're looking through the rearview mirror, but you're trying to drive forward. Focused on where I'm at right now. So I try to move my mind and keep my mind in right now moments and where I can go from this moment. Because as long as I'm dwelling, operative word, as long as I'm dwelling in the past, right? Not reviewing, not looking or not analyzing the past, but dwelling, living in the past, I can never be right here. I can never be in the present. And in the future, forget about it, because we can never go forward as long as I'm in the past.
And that dwelling is very unhealthy.
Of course it is.
And the common narrative, motive, common denominator, whatever you would like to describe the S.K.S redemption is one simple word, and it's healing.
Without a doubt.
All of it, from all facets, for the sake of the trial and tribulation that could keep somebody from doing something, the sake that now you turn into a person and not just the CDCR number that we normally are adhered to, that we are looked at by a number and not a person. So the whole motive for me was healing.
Right.
And however it can manifest from us planting the seed, putting it out, and you said you could die. We all gonna live to die one day, but these products that go up on this channel will live and last forever to tell a story for whoever takes the time to listen to it. And I only hope that it brings healing.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing, like for me at this particular juncture, the healing comes from being willing to acknowledge. See, because as long you can only change what you acknowledge, you can only fix what you see as being broken. If you feel that how you're living your life is fine, then you're not going to change anything. You know what I mean? The song that I'm going to do for you today is called No One. It came about as a result of I was feeling isolated one day, and there was some instances in family stuff that happens, for guys in prison. You know how that works out. But I was feeling just by myself. And in the process of that, I thought to myself, man, nobody knows that I'm gone. Nobody knows. If I were to die right now, nobody would know. How do I leave a carbon footprint on this earth, in a positive way, mind you, without saying, hey, man, you know what? Without trying to be grandiose or trying to be too big, above my station, but how do I effectuate, hey, man, he was here, or you were here. So this song is not just so much representative of who I am as a person, but all of us that have been incarcerated and all of us that wait for those that are incarcerated. You know what I mean? Sometimes, for lack of a better term, SHIT happens.
Yes, it does.
And because it does happen, we have to be, you and I, guys like us in prison that are aware and awake, have to be bigger than the situation more often than not. We have to be bigger than the people that are around us. We have to be bigger than the people that control our day-to-day movement. We have to be always have to be bigger.
Yeah, in DBT they call it radical acceptance.
Absolutely.
So you always have to be ready to radically accept, because one thing prison has taught us is to expect the unexpected.
At all times. You never know when it's going to come. And, there's an old saying that some old guys gave me years ago. And there's a difference between adapting and adjusting. Yeah, they both start with A's, man. You know what I mean? And they have similar meanings, but adapting to one thing and adjusting to a thing is completely two different things in and of themselves. Once you adapt to that thing, you become a part of